and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. Right, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, welcome wherever you are. Victoria is dressed for mountain running, she's got her gloves on, it is cold. We are with Victoria, who is running, currently is at 20.8 kilometres, so we're nearly at a half marathon. What are we saying, Victoria? Okay, so we're going to level with you. Victoria would like to try and do her first ever treadmill marathon. We're nearly halfway through. Victoria is finding it tough because it's not a run where you can just do your own thing. We are having to stick to Eddie's pace. We're running Eddie's race, not our own race. So Victoria's finding the stopping and starting difficult. It's it's a bit draining, but we've made it to halfway, just about. And Victoria really wants the marathon badge. So we're going to get the marathon badge today. So Victoria is going to do her first marathon on a treadmill today, whether it kills her or not. So we are here live from now until 6:30 this evening, when we assume Eddie will have finished by. Fingers crossed. How are we doing for time? We're on... So you've been going for... Yes, so okay, so you've been going for 3 hours and 17 minutes. And we're not quite halfway, but we're nearly halfway. So it is going to be at least... It's going to be at least 6:30 this evening. 6.5 hours. So that's what we're doing. So everybody knows now, so Victoria cannot stop. The idea was we would keep the first half quiet, just do the first half and see how Victoria felt. And if she didn't feel like carrying on, she would stop. But it is all mind games. It's all about the head. And so now that it's out there, Victoria does not have a choice and she has to finish. So she'll be pleased with herself when she's done it, but it might be a bit of a grind to get the whole way. But we'll get there. So we are now at halfway. I'm going to be here most of the time. I do have to nip out a couple of times. Got to go to the shop to get some milk and make myself some coffee and various things like that. So I'm around, but I won't be here every second. So you'll have some time to gossip about me while I'm gone and chat to Victoria. It is me that's going to be doing most of the texting from now on the screen. Quite often I type things that Victoria doesn't want me to type. And she gets annoyed at me because I type something and she said, I didn't say to say that. Ryan Downey says we're on the road to Sky Route. Neil Messenger, hello Stephen and Victoria, hello to you Neil. Yelled Yap, hi, where is the location? So this is the top, well actually no, it's not the top. We're coming down the the Alpe de Zwift rather, sorry. So we're coming down the Alpe, which is one of the highest mountains, second highest mountain in Zwift. It's the highest mountain in Watopia, but not the highest mountain in Zwift. The highest mountain in Zwift is Ventop in France, but this is a pretty good mountain. Voice to text, I haven't set it up on Victoria's phone, no, so it's probably just as easy for me to type on the phone here. Yeah, so what Victoria's just said is from a headspace point of view, actually running down the hill, even though you're just running on the flat in real life, running down the hill is easier than running up the hill. And actually I found that doing my 100 miler, my last 10k were the fastest I'd done at all. Right, Eddie's just slowing down to a walk. Tina Beard says you can do it. I suppose there's no reason why I can't use voice to text. I suppose there is not working. Oh, really? Yeah. We might not be able to do voice to text because when I do voice to text, Victoria is also listening to Eddie's live stream via the phone. If I do voice to text, it turns off the live stream audio so that Victoria can't hear it. Dennis Pinkard says no voice to text on iPhone. Well, there is on our iPhones. What iPhone have you got? 1985 iPhone. Ian says yes, there is, Dennis. Yeah, no, there definitely is voice to text. Hello to Adam Koffler, who's has Adam just joined us? We sometimes have quite a few people join us at the halfway point. Dan Gale has joined us at halfway. Amy Green is on 2.6 kilometres. David Tiplady has done a half marathon. Andrew Usher is on 3.5. Adam Koffler 1.6. Kerry Cooper, is it Kerry Cooper? Is on 2.5k. Jackie Ramos is on 18.4k, so that's good news. And Jason Mitchell has done a half marathon as well, despite having been interviewed already. So Jason ran off ahead and then waited and did his interview with Eddie and then carried on running. Jonathan, when playing your stream, I can't voice to text as it picks up your voice instead. Yeah, okay, that's why it can only do one audio thing at a time, probably. So that's why I can't do voice to text, and Victoria still listen to the live stream from Eddie. Victoria has run a half marathon and she's now doing another half marathon. So join those two half marathons together and we should have a full marathon. Amy Green says she's not run this route before. It's beautiful scenery. Dan Mapp says might jump on. He says well done, Victoria. Kathy with a K is in the house. Kathy with the... This is a bit early for Kathy, isn't it? Yeah, I got what you meant, Dan. I guess that's what you were trying to say. Okay, Adam is just making sure everybody's aware, so we are encouraging people to wear blue shirts and put MHG in brackets next to their name so that Eddie does know that you are running with her. 22 kilometres done now, so it looks like we've got Jason Mitchell, Eddie Izzard, David Tiplady and Victoria currently on for the full. Ramos is on 18.8, so not far off a full marathon. Maybe Ramos can go on and do 3k at the end and to make it up to a full one. Neil Messenger says, I did 10k earlier just to get myself going again. So are you going to jump on again, Neil, or are you leaving it now till tomorrow or another day? Victoria said she did see you running with us earlier. Mr. M just says, good job, Neil. Glad you're doing better. We've come to a stop, so we're just having a little break. I don't know how many times Eddie has stopped, but Eddie's getting off again now, so it is break time. So we are halfway down the mountain. But we are now counting down. So what happens now is when we get to halfway, we can start saying 20k. It's 20k to go basically from here, or is it 19? Hang on a minute. Where are we? 20. No, it's 20 kilometers left to go from here. Victoria has 118 ride-ons. So if you haven't given Victoria a ride-on, and the last one was from Sarah Jacobson. Thank you, Sarah.
Ride on.
If you haven't given Victoria a ride on, go jump on the app now and drop a ride on Victoria's avatar. And anyone else you can see who is running with Eddie Izzard today. It's a Sunday afternoon here. The other reason that I have to go back inside in a little while is I have to regularly check on the football score because Liverpool are playing Manchester United this afternoon. So big game. Is it Kerry Cooper? I'm not quite sure. Kay Cooper. Let's just double check who Kay Cooper is. I want you all to be aware, by the way, Victoria has an absolute plethora of snacks here. Far more than she ever gives me when I'm running. She's got an entire... Right, look. Right, hang on. Right, camera 3. One massive bowl of chipsticks to eat. 1 cup of tea, sorry. One, is that water or fizzy drink? Water. Half a banana. A big bowl. No, it isn't. A big bowl of sweets and biscuits. Right, we're looking for. I would go and get stuff for you. No, I wouldn't. Right. Right. Kay. Where is she? Kathy McManus. Dan Gale. Catherine Cooper. Yeah, more food than a Western States aid station. That's right. Yeah, and somebody's noticed Victoria giving me the evils. I don't know why she's giving me the evils, because I'm pointing out what food she's eating. What is the problem with pointing out what food she's eating? Kim Salt says you're making me hungry. So I thought it was Kerry Cooper. It's not Kerry Cooper, it's Catherine Cooper. So Catherine Cooper is with us, has done 3.4 kilometres. Barry Gwilliam is a regular and has done 4.9 kilometres. Dan Gale's on with 1.2 kilometres. Lee Ryby, who is a regular with us, has done 2.7 kilometres. Eddie is running again. Right, yeah, who was it? It was one of you lot who recommended peach and passion fruit Jaffa cakes, because from Marks and Spencer's. So one of our UK folks recommended peach and passion fruit Jaffa cakes from Marks and Spencer's, and we have got some, and they are very nice. Andrew Usher is on 4.3. Ian is on 3.9 kilometres. Peter Goddard is on 0.7. Hello, Peter Goddard. Welcome to the crew. Karen Sherwood. Kate Sherwood is on 22 kilometres. So Karen Sherwood is running a full marathon. At the moment, is up for a full marathon. Let me just ask Karen from Canada. Andrew Usher mentioned the Jaffa cakes. So Andrew Usher, we have some. And we are nice. They are nice, yes. We are nice as well, but they are nice. Right, Victoria's heart rate seems to be settling down again a little bit. It seems to be going up and down, spiking and then not. But do you want a heart rate monitor on? Chest strap? No? So you can just ignore Victoria's heart rate because it probably isn't right. Okay, Victoria has unlocked an achievement. Oh, it's gone. 500 miles covered by Victoria on Zwift. Not just today, no. 500 miles in total Victoria has covered on Zwift, so she's just got the achievement badge for that. And actually, Victoria is about to level up as well. Victoria is literally on the cusp of level 17. Marcus says to infinity and beyond.
To infinity and beyond.
I don't know if anybody goes back, if you're running now and you don't have a chance at the moment, later on, after the marathon's finished, go back and have a listen to 2 interviews today that Eddie has done. One with Jason Mitchell, who is also running today. One with Jason Mitchell and one with Marcus Holmes. I haven't listened to all the interviews. I caught some of both interviews, and they were both really good, very interesting, and great to hear and see some of the folks that we run with. And of course, Marcus, we know, is the person who's run the most miles on Zwift. Jason, ultra runner, regular runner with us in these events, and joins my video 5K quite regularly as well on a Friday. So go and watch back to Eddie Izzard's stream. I think Jason was on at about 12:30 UK time. Is that right? And Marcus 2:30 UK time. So half an hour in and 2.5 hours in. Victoria says both really interesting interviews. Dan Map says, I was meaning to ask, I don't have the Adidas shoes in my garage. Any ideas why? I'm level 15. No, Dan, I'm not sure. I don't really keep up with what level you get, because I'm, without sounding big-headed, I'm at level 21. I can't really remember. It's that long ago since I got all those, and I can't remember what you get at each level. Also, you do get some shoes for completing different races and runs and activities within Zwift, and I honestly can't keep up with. Right, okay, Tina says they were academy shoes, so you had to do the Zwift Academy to get those. Oh, the Adidas Adizero Pros. Yes, they are from the Academy, aren't they? I don't know why you haven't got them, Dan. If you really want them, what I would do is send a support ticket in and say, if you did complete the academy, the Run Academy, before Christmas, email in to support@zwift.com. Say, I completed the academy. Can I get the Adidas Adizero shoes? and hopefully they'll credit them to you. But yeah, I can hardly keep up with what shoes and tops you get for what races and what achievements and what levels. But yeah, Victoria is about to level up to level 17 any second. Adam Koffler says, I'll be like the $1 Million Man at the end of this. Yeah, all these miles that we are doing are adding up in the background. If you're already level 21, then all your miles are adding up big time in the background. And when we eventually get new levels, you will level up big time. So we're just waiting for Victoria to cross that line to get to level 17 now. She's right at the end of level 16, so it can't be long. And we're coming up to 23 kilometres now, so 19 left. So we've got about, 12 miles to go. When you say 12 miles, it doesn't sound that bad, does it? Buenaventura, hello, buddy.
Nice.
Buenaventura says, congratulations on levelling up. Well, she hasn't done it yet, but she will do any second. Almost. There we go, levelled up. Level 17 has happened. At 23 kilometres. So Eddie's done 23 kilometres. Victoria's done 23 kilometres. Is it David Tiplady done 23 kilometres? Is David there still? Let's have a look on the app. Let me just refresh the app. Hopefully David Tiplady is still there, and Kate Sherwood is still there. Sorry, Karen Sherwood. So Karen Sherwood is nearly at 23 kilometres. So she is still running. And David Tiplady is still there as well. And Jason Mitchell is on 23. So we've got 4 people, potentially. Oh, Clive as well. Clive Finnemore as well, of course. Right, so there's a big battle going on between Clive Finnemore and Jason Mitchell for the most number of marathons. Yorm says, Supergirl Victoria. YouTube chat, Vidar. Yeah, YouTube chat is up. Sorry, I missed your chat there. Sorry, Vidar. Vidar says, I think Victoria deserves all that food. Need it to think about something else other than the nagging from her husband. Yeah. Vidar and his girlfriend are riding the Tour de Zwift Stage 3. Oh, you've bought another kicker core. I see. Nice one. Vidar, sorry I missed that. Yeah, lots of people doing the marathon today. Number of marathons completed. Number of marathons completed. Jason Mitchell, when he finishes today, will have 6 marathons completed. Clive Finnemore will have 5 marathons completed. eddies. Mini eddies. Adam Koffler says they're both mini eddies. Thanks for the ride on, Dan Matt.
Ride on.
No, Jason, Clive is 5. Yeah. I think Clive's 5, isn't he? Unless, did Clive do a full one yesterday? Maybe you did then. So we think, okay, so it's 6 each at the end of today then, we think. Friday 5. Yep, okay, Friday 5, today 6, okay. So Jason Mitchell and Clive have done double me. I've done 3 of them. Jason and Clive have done 6. Victoria's going for the full if she can. Very nice, yeah. Okay. So Vidar says, guess I will do the half on the 31st of Jan. Okay, cool. Buenaventura likes your ponytail, Victoria. Couple of whoop whoops for Victoria. Ed Wiley is at 4.3 kilometres, says go Victoria. Adam Usher is now on 5.6. Kerry says go. Kathy rather says go girl. I am still managing to call Kathy Kerry half the time for some unknown reason. Amy Green says go Victoria. And Claire from the Cougars says moo. Apparently, I think that's probably Claire cycling. And also, and David Tiplady. And Karen, what was her name? Shit. Oh, I've forgotten her name. I'll find her name again. Karen Sherwood. I know, and I'm trying to encourage her. Tippers always gets nominated. David Buckingham says, first run with Eddie today. Glad to run with everybody. Nice to have you here, David. I think it's David Buckingham. I'm bound to have got that wrong as well, aren't I? Let's just double check it is. Yes, it is David Buckingham. First Zwift half done though. Well done. So we're walking again. So this is what Eddie's been doing. Actually, the past 2 or 3 days, Eddie has been doing a lot of stopping recently. I kind of thought, a few days ago, I was kind of saying that Eddie's really getting into it now, and we were putting in some good miles at a regular pace. But then just the last few days, I think that her foot rather, has started to hurt a bit more. And Eddie has been taking much more regular walking breaks. Jeffing. Maybe actually this has been introduced by Tim as a way to stop the pain getting too much in Eddie's foot. Just to take more regular walking breaks. It might be a deliberate policy. Anyway, we're up to 24k now, so 18 kilometres to go, just over 11 miles. Owen Casey, yes, of course I am. Well, at least I'm gonna dip in and out of it. I'm gonna dip in and out of the football. Owen Casey says, "Are you going to watch the big match?" Tina Beard says, "Did I spy Rebecca Wensley there after her 50k again?" So Rebecca Wensley's done 2 50ks whilst running with Eddie, which is no mean feat in itself. I haven't seen her today. Is she on there today? She was running earlier, apparently, Victoria says. We don't know if she's still there. Let me just check the list. Hang on. Andrew Usher, says found all the stopping hard on the full marathon. Yeah. It's difficult to take the walking breaks when other people want to take them. I.e., because we're running with Eddie, you have to run and stop when Eddie stops. Dennis Pickard has hit his daily goal. Right, I might go and have to make myself a coffee in a second. Coming through the clouds. And we're at a minus 10% grade. I'll bet nobody has got a minus 10% grade on their treadmill, have they? Stretched out a bit. Is Eddie definitely behind you? Right, looks like Eddie's running again. So off you go. James Downs is going to join everybody in 5 minutes' time. He's coming. And we're away again. This is the cool thing about this mountain is that you head through the clouds to come out of the top, and here we are coming down through the clouds. So we'll come out the bottom of the clouds in a minute. And if you've ever done a proper race in the real world where you run up through the clouds and out the other side of the clouds, it is quite an amazing feeling to do that. It can be wet and cold and rainy below the clouds, at the start of your ultra, and then you run and you climb through the night maybe, and then as the dawn breaks, you break through the cloud cover at the top of the clouds, 1,000 meters, 2,000 meters, 3,000 meters in the air, and then it's glorious sunshine and a beautiful day, and it can be whatever weather you like below, but it's glorious above the clouds. So just dropping some ride-ons from Victoria. Rebecca says stupid autocorrect. I'm not sure what she was trying to type. Jackie Ramos is off. Jackie has done a half marathon. Well done, Jackie. Rebecca Wensley has been eating apple cake with gingerbread sauce. Sounds interesting. Yeah, I've just noticed. So Jackie is going. Bye-bye, Jackie. Okay, Neil Messenger will be doing a half marathon tomorrow. So I think I'll probably do a half marathon tomorrow as well. Adam Koffler says, can I use a toboggan? Well, I guess so. We'll let you do that if you want. It would be awesome if you could go off-road, wouldn't it, and go down the hill. Chumbawamba. Nope, that was quickly typed. Okay, Victoria's heart rate isn't bad actually now. It looks like it's settled again. Right, Karen can't stay with us for the full marathon because she's got to go and shovel the snow off the driveway. Karen's getting a donut though. We're looking at photographs on Eddie's stream for some reason. Don't know what's going on there. Victoria is still listening to Eddie's stream. Marcus, yes, Liverpool against Manchester United. Kickoff is in half an hour's time. Half an hour for kickoff to the big game. This is a big game. The winner of this, either me or my brother-in-law will be happy at the end of this. Basically, Man United are on top of the league here in England for the first time in what seems like a million years. And if they win it, it puts a big marker down over Liverpool. But if Liverpool win it, then it's reasserting Liverpool's authority as the best team in the country at the moment. So big gain today. No doubt it'll be a very dull 1-1 draw. And it'll be 1-1 because what always happens is Liverpool score early and then Man United manage to get a sneaky equaliser towards the end. That is the way these games go. Marcus says they have the American playoffs there as well today, so it's all going on. Chris says, "Where's your allegiance to Brighton?" Well, Chris, I've never lived in Brighton. No, I have lived in Liverpool. My whole family is from Liverpool. I've lived in Liverpool for 6 months when I was a little baby. It counts. I've lived all over the place. So my family's roots are in Liverpool. I'm not telling you where I was born. I've always been a Liverpool supporter since I was young, and moving down south here didn't ever change that. And I managed to bring up 4 children, all of whom I think would be Liverpool supporters. Yes. So I think it depends very much on family allegiances as well. So it doesn't have to be where you were brought up, especially down here on the south coast, actually, because down here on the south coast the teams aren't that great. There aren't very good teams down here, so you might support your local team, but then you would also support one of the bigger clubs, a London club or another club. Whereas up in the northwest, you would support Liverpool, Everton, or one of the 2 Manchester clubs. And then in the middle of England, you've got big clubs like Aston Villa, and you've got the kind of Yorkshire clubs. That's very tribal there. And then in the northeast, you've got Newcastle United, which is a big club, and London, you've got the big clubs. Whereas down south, we don't really have very big clubs. Southampton, Brighton, Portsmouth, they're not really massive names in terms of soccer clubs. But that said, in general, I would say your allegiance is your what your family supports, and where you grew up, and where you spent your early footballing years. In terms of watching football or playing football. Adam Koffler says bye. Who's Adam saying goodbye to? Who's leaving? Vidal wants Liverpool to win today. James Downs wants United to get 6 points clear. That would be bad news, James, as far as I'm concerned. Lloyd, thanks for the ride on.
Ride on!
133 ride-ons for Victoria. Let's see if we can get 200 ride-ons for Victoria by the end of the marathon. That would be nice. Amy is going. Okay, so Amy Green is off. Bye-bye, Amy. Barry Gwilliam is on 8 kilometres. Ed Wiley, 6.2. David Tiplady going for the marathon, 25.6 kilometres. We've got L. Lewis down the bottom there, has just joined. Who is L. Lewis from Wales? Let's have a look. Leanne Lewis. So hello, Leanne from Wales. And who is O Rod? O Rod has joined and is on 25 kilometres. I've not seen O Rod yet. Let me just look up O Rod. Has somebody changed their name? Is that secretly Karen Sherwood changed their name to O Rod? Oh, there we go. Odd Magna Rod. Magna from, I think it's Norway, or is it Denmark? Or, oh, what is that flag? Come on, somebody with flag knowledge. That is Norway. Yeah, it is Norway. It is Norway. So 25.7 for Rod as well. So that's another one doing the marathon. Jay Davison has joined. 1.2 kilometres for Jay Davison. That's Julia. Hello, Julia. Oh, Davison, not Davidson. Rebecca has a bit of foot pain and back pain as well. To be expected, I suppose, having just done 2 50k runs. So we're coming up to 26 kilometres now, 10 miles to go. Yeah. Well, it won't be long before it is. Just six kilometres and then you've got 10k to go. So 26 kilometres hit now. Neil says, to watch Eddie Izzard's stream on YouTube and while you are Zwifting, do you have to have 2 devices? I would have thought so, yeah, probably. It's going to be difficult for you to watch a YouTube stream whilst you're also using Zwift on the same device. What you can probably do is have Zwift running and then have YouTube in the background so you can listen to Eddie's stream. So you could have the headphones on, listen to Eddie's stream, and then also have Zwift on. But you wouldn't be able to watch the 2 at the same time, I don't think. I don't think you can have Zwift in the corner. You can't have YouTube in the corner. And we've got about 4 different devices here because we've got one computer running Zwift. We've got one computer running the streaming software. We've got one computer running Eddie's live stream into the streaming software. So that's 3 computers. We've got phone doing messages, but also that phone has also got Eddie's live stream on for Victoria to listen to on her headphones. And then we've got my phone, which isn't doing anything at the moment. So we've got four devices actively being used at the moment. Making our way down the hill a lot slower than the cyclists. This is the way. So if you passed a load of cyclists on the way up the hill, on the way down the hill, this is where the cyclists will get you back. Another reminder from Adam to put your blue top on. If you haven't got a blue top, stick your blue top on. And put MHG for Make Humanity Great in brackets next to your name so that when Eddie does a live shout out on her stream, Eddie will be able to see who it is that is running with her and give them a shout out. If you want to donate, you can go to Eddie's website, eddieizzard.com, and donate there to Eddie's cause. Various different charities being benefiting from this project. Money will be divided between the charities. Right, I'm going to go in, I think, and get myself a cup of coffee, or I'm going to go to the co-op and buy some milk, and then I shall be back. I'll give you the microphone. So you can gossip.
Hello everyone. Eddie's live stream, they're reminding people that Eddie's doing a live stand-up show every night at 7 PM UK time. It's a really good show actually. We've watched one and I think we're going to watch another one towards the end of the month. Actually sure how many marathons I've done, nowhere near as many as Stephen. But this will be my first treadmill marathon. Probably try and work it out. Maybe about 8. London Marathon in October. I've not done any specific training for this. I did a couple of half marathons with Eddie. It's just it's not a natural pace, but yeah, I'm hungry for that marathon badge on Zwift today. I'm sure you can do it. You just drop your pace and then you can run further. I've got a feeling a half marathon's probably about the furthest I've run on Zwift. Already done my longest distance on Zwift today. It's all about mind games, staying focused. thinking, I will do this today. It's also really nice to be running downhill off the mountain.
Okay, I am back from my trip to the shops. I have purchased milk, I've made myself a coffee. We are at 28 kilometres in, literally 8.5 miles to go. 14 kilometres left. Can I have one of your biscuits? Jaffa cakes. Right, Tina Beard says, it's taking all my willpower not to jump on now. I must stick to a few miles at the end. When were you planning on jumping on, Tina? You just want to do 5k at the end or something? Neil Messenger says Victoria's HR is high. Yeah, ignore it. It's not really high. Victoria's heart rate will be probably around 126. Much more relaxed. and regular than what it looks like it's saying. Lee Ryby is enjoying the route. Yeah, somebody's had a Bluetooth dropout. Zwift blame octane. What does that mean? Rebecca saying Zwift blame octane. Okay, so Tina's going to jump on and do 10k. Okay, so 4 kilometres time. Tina, you can come and join us by all means. Stick my little Zwift cap on. By the way, public service announcement. Noticing on Zwift runners, actually on a few different Facebook pages, Facebook are being a lot more aggressive about cutting people's posts for infringing community guidelines. And they're all wrong, they're accidental. So just be careful what you say. Read, when you type something to post on Facebook, just read what you've written and see if it could be interpreted in any other way. For example, one post I've literally just seen has been removed from Facebook Zwift Runners page because the person ended it by saying hey ho, but they spelled ho, H-O-E, and I think Facebook has decided that is a reference to, whores, as it were. And has removed the post. So just be doubly careful what you type so that it doesn't get removed by Facebook for infringing community standards. It's not us removing these posts, it's Facebook doing it automatically. And there's no way that we can replace those posts either. Adam says, well done, Ian. What's Ian done? Has Ian reached a half marathon or something? 10k for Ian. Ian's reached 10k. Buenaventura is going to come on and run with Victoria. Thank you. Just to support Victoria, he says, not Eddie, just Victoria. So I've given up trying to work out now how many people are doing a marathon. James Downs has joined. Well done, James. Hello. Welcome along. James has actually done 3 kilometres now. So he has been with us a while. Ed Wiley is now on 9k. David Tiplady is one of the marathon runners. He is currently on 28.6 kilometres, as of course is Clive Finnimore, Jason Mitchell, Eddie Izzard and Victoria. And also we think Rod as well. Oh, Rod, this is Magna Rod from Norway, is also on full marathon distance at the moment. John Farrell has just joined. So we've come out the bottom of the clouds now, and we are on the beautiful country hillsides, coming down the Alpe de Zwift. Ryan Downey, what's that? Thanks for this, Stephen. Glad I didn't tell everyone about this big rooster I saw in the GIFs. Oh yes, exactly. So just be careful what you type. I've just seen, as I've gone in to make my coffee, I've just looked at Facebook and noticed Facebook has flagged up 2 posts that it has removed for breaching guidelines, and neither of them are in any way in breach of any... Well, they are in breach of guidelines as far as Facebook's algorithm is concerned, but in real life they're perfectly benign posts. Walking again, Eddie's at 12 minutes per kilometre. Lee Ryby is about to hit 9 kilometres. Michelle Young is with us. Michelle Young has done 6.4 kilometres. Well done to Michelle. Kay Voss. I don't know who Kay Voss is. Let me just look up Kay Voss. Marcus Holmes is on 11.6 kilometres. David Buckingham 6.4. Chris Tye 8.5. Adam Koffler 8.8. Patrick Bowser cyclist. I'm still trying to find Kevin Voss. So Kevin Voss is on 3.9 kilometres. Hello to Kevin Voss. So we can listen to Eddie's stream by pressing this button here, and we can just plug right into Eddie, although we're covering Eddie. Oh, it's Tim Cruz Drew up there. Okay, so Tim and Sarah are talking to Eddie at the moment. So Eddie's timer says 4 hours and 1 minute of running, but of course that's not including stopping time. Stopping time, it's now 4.5 hours nearly. Bidey on Twitch says yo gig. Okay, well yo to you as well, Bidey. Thank you for joining us. We have quite a few people watching on Twitch over recent days, and it's nice to see you over on Twitch. Thank you very much for joining. We do also get the occasional spam message from Twitch, and if spam becomes too much of a problem, I do get rid of the Twitch chat. Bidey says, oh, Ryan Boyd. Hello, Ryan Boyd. Okay, at least it's somebody we know. So this is Ryan Boyd on Twitch. Hello, buddy. One of the 3 Zwift Ryans. Ryan Perring, Ryan Downey, Ryan Boyd. All of whom have been on Zwift for many years now. Ryan Downey likes to flag the spam on Twitch. Yeah, it's pretty easy to spot, to be honest. It usually starts with "wanna become famous" by followers. Okay, Magna Rod is going to try and do the full. Yes, we'll try the full, says Magna. Retro Gamer, yo, let's go. Yo, let's go to you. Games are the bomb, is saying hello to Ryan Boyd. Vintage Game Watcher says hello. Lots of people just popping in on Twitch there. Hi guys on Twitch. We do love Twitch. We know the thing about Twitch is Twitch has the best video streaming quality of all. It's just we do tend to get more chat on Facebook and YouTube, but you guys on Twitch are very welcome. Right, Vintage Game Watcher says it was a raid, if you know what that is. Well, no, but I'm guessing I do know what it is. Yes, I do know what it is now. It's a pretty easy guess at what a raid is. I'm not a gamer, so I have to be honest with you. I'm not a gamer, and to be honest, you know, I don't actually watch Twitch an awful lot, but I do know we do get the best streaming quality over on Twitch, so that's why we still stream over there. Ryan Boyd says just finished stage 3 of Tour de Zwift. And we're heading down the mountain. Victoria is on 29.2 kilometres, so we're not far off 30k now, and that means we're not far off 20 miles. John Farrell is joining us, or has joined us already. Says Stephen, new tablet came today. Heart rate sorted. Just need to do the work. Absolutely, John. David Buckingham says latest iPad version of Twitch of hang on a minute. Oh, I can't see it on my chat here. That's a bit odd. Why can I not see David's chat? All right, go off the page and go back to it, says Victoria. Let's see if it updates. No, not yet. It might pop up in a minute. David Buckingham typed something, but I missed it. Oh, there we are. Latest iPad version of Zwift, lets you see through the heads of folks who pass. Weird. I think that's just a general glitch, David, in... I don't think it's particularly to do with the latest version. It's just a glitch that sometimes happens, especially when you've got a lot of people online all at the same time. David Buckingham has just hit 7 kilometres. Oh, Ryan Boyd, thank you very much. That's too kind. You shouldn't say that. Thank you, guys. So, just to introduce you to people on Twitch, this is my wife, Victoria. We both run on Zwift regularly. Me, probably more than Victoria. We stream almost every day. Not every single day, but almost every day. Sometimes 2, sometimes 3 times a day. But it's always Zwift. It's always running. Almost always running on Zwift. At the moment we're following, if you're from the UK, you'll know a comedian, or should know a comedian called Eddie Izzard. You may also know Eddie if you're in another country, Australia or the USA. People do know of Eddie. Eddie is known for these crazy challenges where she runs multiple marathons over multiple days. And this is another of Eddie's challenges, 31 marathons in 31 days. We're on marathon number 17 today. And also Eddie is doing a live comedy show, stand-up comedy show after the marathon every night. Retro Gamer Justice says we are all nuts. Thank you. Ryan Downey, Ryan Boyd says hello wifey. And Victoria just wants you to all to know that she is doing her first treadmill marathon. So Victoria has done numerous marathons outdoors and ultra marathons indeed outdoors. It's about 8 marathons, something like that. Yeah, 8 marathons and ultras. But this will be Victoria's first marathon on a treadmill. Retro Gamer says, I can do Dorito marathons on my couch. Well, right, we are planning to do a Dorito marathon on the couch when we finish this. Or any, it doesn't have to be Doritos, any crisps. I think our son has just eaten the last packet of Doritos, actually. So it might just be any crisps on the sofa after this for a good few hours before we go to bed. We will be lying on the sofa watching rubbish TV. Oh, Victoria has just said the words takeaway curry as well. So we might be in for a treat tonight with some takeaway curry. You never know. Your prize is to give us a takeaway curry. Marcus says, what's for dinner tonight? Well, you've just heard, Marcus. We may well be granted takeaway curry tonight. Ryan Boyd says, funnily enough, I never did a marathon. I skipped it and went straight to my first ever 50k on Zwift. Run walk for over 7 hours. Well, this is going to take us close to 7 hours because we're following Eddie. If Victoria was on her own, I'm sure she would have done this in 5 hours. But Eddie is doing multiple marathons, so cannot run quickly. So Eddie is going nice and slow, and this marathon is going to take us 6.5 hours to do. Ryan Downey says, do you have to pay tax on any packages sent to your home, Stephen? I don't know, Ryan, is the honest answer. Some of them, yes. Some packages, yes. So I had a package sent from Israel a few weeks ago, and they wanted me to pay £25 tax on it, which I didn't do, so it got sent back. If we order from the US, apparently Victoria says we have to pay import duties. And I don't know if there's any difference now with Brexit as well, having left the European Union, whether we are subject to any further taxation on imports. So we may well have to pay stuff, but I don't know. Why? What are you going to send me, Ryan? If it's a prize, if it's a lovely prize of something, I'll happily pay £5 tax import duty. Send me whatever you like. Ryan Boyd says, Zwift controlled treadmill or not? No, not yet. Ryan, this treadmill cannot yet be controlled by Zwift. So I don't know if you're aware of Pascal Carriere's app RunCline and how that can help to control with a little hack, control some treadmills. So Zwift can automatically change the incline of the treadmill depending on where you are on the Zwift course. But this treadmill doesn't have the same protocol, so we can't do it with this one. John Farrell says, go Victoria. I was planning on the treadmill marathon today, however, the hangover won. I will do it on the last day. So John's going to do full marathon on the last day. Ryan is sending me some American cuisine. Okay, as long as it's not going to be all squashed and bad smelling when it arrives. And is it something Victoria has to cook? She says. Yeah, no, it only works on a few treadmills, Ryan. Vintage Game Watcher likes our camera angles. Yeah, we have a little program that alters all the camera angles. We've also got various cameras in the room as well. So obviously we've got this camera here, which is camera 1, and we've got this camera here, which is camera 2. So hello, camera 2. And then we've got this camera here, which is camera 3. So we've got all those cameras, and then we've got the different camera angles on Zwift. So you'll see the Zwift game here. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't change camera angles because Victoria doesn't like it. When I'm running on Zwift, we have different camera angles on Zwift. So I can show you, we can change the camera angles on Zwift. So we can go round and round, look like this. And we can move out, away, and we can go up. Hang on a minute. And we can zoom back in again. And we can go round to the right and zoom out. So we can change all those camera angles. We've got a helicopter view. Look, there's the helicopter view from way up high. So we've got lots of different views we can have of the Zwift game as well. And when I'm running, I cycle through these views with a little, I'm sure you've probably heard of auto hotkey. So I use auto hotkey to change through the different camera angles on Zwift automatically, so I don't have to do it manually. Right, we're at 30k now, so 12 kilometers to go. I don't know, what have I done? Oh, it's Siri. Right, we are definitely counting down now. 12 kilometres to go of Eddie Izzard's 17th marathon in a row, Victoria's first treadmill marathon. It's tough going. We are walking a lot, and not because Victoria needs to, but because Eddie needs to. But that's understandable when you have done 17 marathons in a row. Ryan Boyd, no, I have no idea what speedrunning is in terms of video games. If it doesn't take too long to explain it to me, you're more than welcome to explain it to me. We're on 146 ride-ons, so if you have your companion app close, if you have your Zwift companion app close by, do give Victoria a ride-on. We'd like to try and get close to 100 to 200 ride-ons if we can, but that does mean 54 ride-ons left to get. But I suppose if we're going to get 54 more ride-ons, we need to issue a few more ride-ons as well. So let me do that right now. So there's a few more ride-ons dropped on people's heads. Okay, so Ryan Boyd says speed running in terms of video games is get through the level and game as quick as you can. Basically, I play a video game and complete it as fast as I can while running on Zwift at the same time. That is mental. Andrew Usher says speed run is get through the level and game as quick as you can. So my teenage son tells me. Okay, well, I'm sure if my son was here, he would know that as well. Well, he might be too young to have got into that yet, I don't know. Neil Messenger's going to do the full marathon on the 23rd. So in, where are we now? 17th. 6 days' time. So next Saturday, Neil Messenger will do a full marathon. Ryan says, pretty much that's what most content on Zwift is all about before it expanded out. Yeah, I mean, I think there is more content now that is not gaming. I mean, this is gaming, isn't it? But it's not classic gaming, is it? So there is more content on Twitch that isn't gaming these days. But like I say, I don't really watch it very much at all. Right, so Eddie Izzard's stream is in the bottom right of our stream there. You can see Eddie running. And talking to Ruby Wax at the moment. Okay, let's just put that on for 1 second.
And I've met
so there's Ruby Wax talking to Eddie Izzard live on Eddie's stream. And you can see Eddie is at the same distance that my wife is at. 30k, just over 30k.
I could have been a celebrity.
I know, that's what Marlon Brando said of you. Said you could have been a contender. So, and there's one bit that you're missing from this. Your dad...
No.
What? Yeah, carry on.
No, you were talking. I don't want to interrupt you because you'll choke
My
to
thing
death.
was saying, how did you get to Glasgow from America? That was my point.
Oh, canoe. I went to camp as a child, and very like you, I'm quite a lot of Jews aren't sporty, but I kayak, I canoe. No, I ran away from my parents. And Glasgow, I didn't think they'd follow me there, but they did come and see me a few times. Because Glasgow there was no electricity in 1975.
Right.
So I got to Glasgow. I tried to get into every drama school. I tried for the Royal Shakespeare Company 4 times, Eddie, 4. And I didn't know how to act, but I didn't think that would stop me. So
Jason Mitchell to Marcus Holmes to Ruby Wax. What a combination.
That's it. And I worked on Juliet's Beach for about, I think, a year. And this isn't a lie. I made a wimple.
Right, if you want to go and watch Eddie's live stream, go to Eddie's website, eddieizard.com, or Eddie's Facebook page, or Eddie's YouTube page, or indeed Eddie's Twitch channel. You can watch Eddie Izzard's live stream over there. We just nicked a bit of it to show you. Yeah, Marcus, you did cover a lot of topics. Very interesting, actually. Your work is fascinating. Adam Koffler says he likes he likes Ruby Wax more than Marcus Holmes. That's just not fair, is it? It's just rude. Sorry, I've done that thing again. Hang on. I should have put my name there, shouldn't I? If I had a choice of Marcus or Ruby for a dinner date, I know who I would choose. That's coming from me. Who would you choose? Marcus. Right, Ryan Downey's going for a shower. Take care, Ryan. And he says, good luck, Victoria. Thanks, and good luck, Eddie, as well. We are at 31 kilometres. Ruby, obviously. Neil Messenger is mashing the spuds. That means he is... Okay, Marcus, you're on. Marcus is taking both Victoria and me. Is it Victoria and I or Victoria and me? Marcus is taking Victoria and me. Yeah. Marcus is taking Victoria and me out on a dinner date next time he's over in the UK. Thank you very much, Marcus. Very kind of you. We are cheap, by the way. Indian will do it for us. Fish and chips on the seafront, that's fine by us. I don't think we can't promise you the same level of stimulating conversation that Eddie Izzard did earlier on today. Right, curry will do, says Marcus. Okay. We're not really pub goers, Marcus, to be perfectly honest with you. But there are decent pubs. But we can find you a decent Indian restaurant as well. Yeah, I don't know if you have the same in the States. We have different kinds of pubs here. So we have the kind of pub which is your local pub for drinking alcohol, where old men go and spend their evenings from 6 p.m. till 11 p.m. drinking pint after pint. But we also have gastropubs, so pubs that are specially catering for children and families, where people can drink and they do good quality food, and they're often in, refurbished barns and that kind of thing, and they look very nice, and fine ales and things like that. So those are the kind of pubs. If we go to a pub, those are the kind of pubs we would go to generally. Yeah, gastropub is what. Okay, yeah, we've got some of them. Very nice, yes, indeed. From Birmingham, it is a bit of a journey. You'd have to go from Birmingham down to London, which would take you an hour. And then you'd have to get through London and out the other side and down on the train to the south coast. From Birmingham to here on the train is probably about a 3 or 4 hour journey, I'd say, altogether. Do you think? Maybe you could do it in 3 hours. Oh, yeah, I can't remember how long it took me. I've done it. It's not the train journey from Birmingham to London is fast, and the train journey from London to Worthing is not too bad, but it's often getting across London that's a pain, because you have to go from one railway station to the other on the tube, and it's crowded and difficult. Not too bad, yeah. 3 hours, 4 hours at the most. Right, thank you, Lee, for the ride on.
Ride on!
Let me see where Eddie is. Hang on, we think Eddie might have slowed down again. Yeah, Eddie's quite a way behind you. Yeah, you can, I think. Oh, you've gone the wrong way. Hang on a minute. Right, Eddie is heading a different direction. No, you've come out of, hang on a minute, hang on, let's just wait a second. Right, Eddie, I think Eddie has either stopped or is going in a different direction. Yeah, I think everyone who is with Victoria and I have got to turn around. Eddie is going in a different direction. Yeah, turn around. I'll do that. Right, I'll do that for you. So right. Yeah, but you should automatically go there. Yeah, they went right, and you've gone straight on. And they are going for... Right, turn around. So keep going. Start moving. I'm going to turn you around. You need to go quicker because... Yeah, there you go. Right. Oh, hang on a minute. Now, you don't want to go... Hold on. Yeah, you want to go that way. Right, sorry. You're going to turn around again. You need to go further away. Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry, you're going round again. Keep going. Yeah, keep going. Keep going fast, yeah. Right, we need to get further away so we can turn round and come back. I don't know. Right, you need to put in a spurt of energy here. So we need to concentrate on getting Victoria back on the right track. So when you get past that, we'll get past that and then I'll turn you around. And then we need to make sure that Right, Clive's going to turn around any second as well. We should do. Right, let's turn around and see. No, okay. Sorry. Right, everyone's gone the wrong way. Lots of people have gone the wrong way. Let's try now. No? We need the option to turn around, is what we need. Just keep going. No, it's too fast now, isn't it? Let's get to the bridge here and then we'll turn around. Right, here we go. Okay, so now we're going to go jungle loop. Right, carry on and we'll catch them up. Right, see if you can keep this pace up, Victoria. So this is not what Victoria wanted with 10k to go at the end of the marathon. Victoria is now having to put in a spurt to catch up with Eddie, who's gone a different way to the rest of us. So instead of going right here, we're going to go straight on, excuse me. Going to have to keep this pace up for a little while. Eddie is, I don't know if you can see, you're here, okay. Want me to show you again? You're here, Eddie's there, okay? So just keep going at this pace and you'll catch them. Won't take you too long. Okay, drama in the last 10k. Massive drama in the last 10k as we have to catch up with Eddie. Zwift being Zwift, yes. John Farrell says the wrong way. So here's Victoria. We're trying to catch up with Eddie, who is about, I would say, 400 metres ahead. But at this speed, Victoria will probably catch in the next 2 or 3 minutes if she can manage to keep this pace. Round a couple of bends and we should be back with them. It's actually, Ryan Downey says you don't need to go so fast, but it'd be nice to get back there. Victoria can do this, she's fit. Victoria can do this. And I just like seeing Victoria making an effort. David Tiplady is coming back as well. Ed Wiley is on the way back. Vidar Sorensen has joined us. Vidar's on the bike. Vidar's on the bike. I can't see Clive. Michelle Young is on the way back. David Buckingham says, good luck, Eddie. Good luck, Vic. Good luck, everyone. Is David Buckingham off? Are you going, David? John Farrell says, just to say, Victoria, keep this pace. Easier said than done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 says, this is a good workout, sprinting the last 10k of a marathon. Well, she's going to sprint for at least 1 kilometre. Michelle Young has hit her daily target. David Buckingham is going. 10k done for him today. Well done, David. Good job. See you tomorrow. We'll see you soon. And we are about 20 seconds behind now. Sussex Geezer is running a comfortable pace to get back. Victoria is going a little bit faster than maybe you might do, but just so she gets back in good time. Is it really? Right, this is Victoria's fastest ever pace within any marathon she's ever done. Ryan Downey says, it's not like you're chasing Mo Farah. No, that is true. Magna Rod says, I'm with Eddie for another 10k. Well done, Magna. Good job. This is Victoria's half marathon pace when she's on form. Jason Mitchell says, I'm getting there. My Zwift companion app has died. Oh no. Vidar says, Jep, just finished the Alpe d'Huez. Suddenly Victoria showed up in front of me. Yeah, well, a lot of us went the wrong way. And so we're having to get back to catch up with Eddie, who's now walking. So hopefully we'll get back to Eddie very shortly. I think they're about 20 seconds ahead. In fact, not even that, actually. Here's a gang of them, look. Yeah, you're very nearly there now, Vic. Very nearly got them. There's Eddie, 5 seconds ahead, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're back with the gang. We'll be shattered for the rest of the run now. John Farrell says, Victoria will want a divorce after your motivational speech. Victoria constantly wants a divorce. I am nothing if not motivational. Right. I do. Yep. Victoria says, I like to push her out of her comfort zone. And she doesn't like it at the time, but she appreciates it afterwards. Right, so we're walking. Tina Beard says hello, so Tina Beard's just logged in and joined us. What's Jason Mitchell saying damn for? Vidar, go and have your dinner. Take care, buddy. Ryan Boyd says, you've got this. Have a rest. I don't know, Neil. If Neil's saying, I wonder if Eddie noticed. Maybe. I'm not sure. Adam Koffler says it was probably Stephen's fault. Well, that's just typical, isn't it? Everything's my fault. It's always my fault. Oh, Tina was watching. She says she knows everyone went the wrong way. Jason Mitchell's now gone an extra half a kilometre, catching up. You should be on a longer distance. What? 3 point... No, you're on 33.2. He's on 32. So Victoria's done 500 metres extra now. Happy wife, happy life. Never a truer statement. Andrew Usher has caught up. Well done, Andrew. Right, I'm just going to check the football score. Currently 0-0 after half an hour. Right, so currently Manchester United have failed to produce one shot so far, with only one touch in the opposition's box. In contrast, Liverpool have had 8 shots, though none on target, and 73% possession. So that's a classic Liverpool situation now. It's still 0-0, although we've had all the possession and all the attempts. We're going to draw this game 1-1 or lose 1-0, aren't we? You just know it's going to happen. How far have you done with what? Okay, I hope other people are managing to catch back up now. If the worst comes to the worst in these situations, for future reference, if you are following Eddie and you do go the wrong way and you can't find Eddie again, if you've not done that far, you may as well just log out and log back in again and run with Eddie again, and that will automatically plonk you back next to Eddie. Lee, we did exactly the same thing. For some reason, we went straight ahead instead of turning right. Ryan Boyd likes the tunes. It's only the same tunes I've had for the past 4 years, Ryan. Actually, that's not true. I do have a second playlist now. Yeah, Clive is now on 34 kilometres. Stephen, can you do, please? What can I do? Michelle Young did an extra kilometre to catch up. Well done. Okay, right, everyone's telling you now to do an ultra. 50k, Adam Koffler says. David Tiplady, yeah, we'll shout out. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll shout out any turns if I can pay attention enough. What route are we on? Let's have a look. Hang on a second. We are on the Road to Skye. So we're still on the Road to Skye route. We haven't gone off that. It's just that for some reason we went the wrong way. So we're on the Road to Skye route. Adam Croft says, good point. Anyone else? I think I'm causing my legs to hurt more by holding on and typing. Yeah, don't do that. Yeah. I know, Ryan, I know. Okay, so Ryan said that happened to him in stage 1. Okay. Lee Ryby. Okay. I don't know where Lee Ryby is. How far away is Lee? Yeah, I would say at least 6 or 7 people got lost. Agreed, yes. The thing is, for Lee, she might be now too far, or he might be now too far behind. Unless it, yeah, I mean, it's a long way to catch up though now. Lee, I don't know where you are on the course, so it's difficult to give you advice about how to get back. Oh, okay, right. Okay, I see Lee. Right, Lee's going the wrong way. Lee is going the wrong way. Right, Lee is definitely going away from us and needs to turn round and start running back. HM is coming back to us. And I've now lost Lee Ryby. I can't see Lee anymore. So Lee is now too far away. Right, at the green curtain, hang on. Jungle, which it's not left, it's just straight on. Right, hopefully Lee will manage to get back. Oh, I don't know. I hope Lee has just turned around and just. Well, Jason says Eddie must do a break for Lee to catch up. Well, maybe Eddie will take a break shortly anyway. Eddie often does around 6 o'clock. Oh, it's only 5:10. Maybe there's one due. I'm not sure really, Jason. KB has given Victoria a ride on. And Victoria is now on 155 ride-ons with about an hour and 20 minutes of running to go. But literally only 8k to go, which is weird, isn't it? That's how slow we're going sometimes. because we're not going to finish till about 6:30. Okay, we're back running. I'm just going to see if I can look up Lee Ryby and see where he is now. No, well, no, not as long as. No, but you know what might be quicker now is to go via the extension and meet us. Right, we're trying to help Lee Ryby get back to find the group. Near the waterfalls.
Yeah, it's not far then.
Well, no, it is. It's still okay. So just keep going then, Lee. I'm still searching on the map to see if I can see where Lee is. I can't see any other dots at the moment, so... Nobody that I'm pointing at, nobody that I'm clicking on says Lee Ryby. Okay, all this has taken our focus off where we are now, and actually, we are really not that far away. Eddie Izzard has just hit 34 kilometres. Adam Coughlin says, which way? Well, we're coming to a turning. Well, we're not going on the bypass. Don't go on the bypass, just go straight ahead. Yeah, no, you don't go on the bypass. The cut through is a left turn, which is the new part of Zwift. This is the new section, like the cut through.
You want some more Skittles, of course? You want some then?
Mayan.
Luke.
Well, Eddie hasn't got any pointy arrows to go right. Left rather.
Jack it up.
Acid press something. Buenaventura says, here we are. Have you come and joined us, Ace? Yeah, it is a bit strange that so many people went the wrong way, but these things do happen from time to time.
Yeah, I can do.
Ah! I thought I just saw a little white dot then. Right, ride-on's dropping. Okay, 35 kilometres done for Victoria. So for Victoria to do her first treadmill marathon, it's literally 7 kilometres. It's not that far at all. Eddie Izzard is probably just a little bit behind that in terms of distance, but not far. Yeah, Lee is out of radio contract. We can't seem to find where Lee is. So it may be that Lee has totally disappeared off the map now. Buenaventura is just behind us, catching up. I wonder if I can find Lee by typing his name in. Right, there's Lee Ryby. So where is that? So we can see Lee. Lee, we can see you. Just hit Mayan Loop and knackered. No worries. Okay. So keep going. You'll catch us. We're not that far ahead. We are not that far ahead. Just keep going in the same direction, Lee. Okay, let's get back to Victoria. Yeah, look, so, okay. About half a mile behind, I'd say. Right, back. So that's Lee Ryby trying to find his way back to us. There we are. We are just approaching the bridge now, I think, by the looks of things. Yeah, so we've got about 500 metres to go to the bridge. Lee is slowly getting back to us. John Farrell says, Victoria, so really well done on your treadmill marathon. I've done lots of marathons, but never done that far on a treadmill. Respect. Buenaventura, I'm glad to do last miles with Victoria's first treadmill marathon. Okay, cool. Thank you, guys. No, Victoria didn't expect a little sprint, but as everyone knows, when I do these things, I always manage to get a little sprint in there as well. So Victoria hasn't been outdone. She's got her sprint in as well. And the cousins' tradition of going the wrong way has also been maintained, thankfully. Right, I can see David. I can see Lee Ryby on the map, not too far away. We've got a couple of bends to go before we hit the bridge. We're not far away from the bridge. Victoria is not far off 36 kilometres now. Buenaventura says, I'm the only idiot with a white t-shirt. You can change it whilst you're running, you know. You won't slow down. If you go into the menu and then go into the garage and choose the blue t-shirt, you'll continue running, so you won't lose us. T-shirt number 2, third one along, I think. Right, Eddie Izzard is on 35.5 kilometres. Victoria is now nearly on 36 kilometres. So we're approaching the last few kilometres of this marathon. It is going to take us until close to 6:15 UK time to get this done. but we will get it done. How are you feeling? And Victoria is actually feeling, as I suspected she would be, pretty fine. It's a long old trawl, but because we're going so relatively so slow, it's not too taxing. Yeah. Okay, Buenaventura has changed his shirt, so he's got blue on. Victoria is just saying that it's the problem is running at somebody else's pace, which is not your natural pace, and having to stop and start at the behest of somebody else is the difficult bit. Yeah, and just keeping an eye all the time when Eddie's starting and stopping and slowing down, walking, etc. So you have to be kind of, and also making sure you're going in the right the right direction. Odd Rod, Magna Rod from Norway is back in the group and is also around about 35.5 kilometres. Jason Mitchell's on 36.2 now. Victoria's on 36.2. So because we've had a wrong turn, some runners are a little bit ahead in terms of distance. It's half time in the football, 0-0, Liverpool versus Man United. So Liverpool need to just push on a little bit in the second half, try and get that winning goal. Just have a look at some of the stats and see how much possession we've had. Right, possession, Liverpool 67%, Man United 34%. Shots, 9 for Liverpool, 1 for United. On target shots, only 1 for Liverpool, but 0 for Man United. Liverpool have had 2 corners to Man United 0. Liverpool have also had a yellow card. So Liverpool need to score a goal in the second half. John Farrell's laughing at me because I'm talking about running slow, and he says my legs aren't even moving. Yeah, I know. But me and Victoria, we see, we're like one person. We're like one joint human being. So when Victoria's legs move, I feel like I'm running as well. Let's see if we can see if Lee Ryby has managed to gain any position. John Farrell is behind actually. Where's Lee though? Now, so we've lost Lee. No, Lee Ryby's nearly there. Lee Ryby is in fact further ahead than John Farrell. Lee Ryby has nearly caught us. Well done, Lee. Yeah, well, Clive probably went a little bit further down the road before turning round. Just to be sure. Right, this is our beautiful bridge across the canyon. So there we are. There's the gang all together. Good views. There's the helicopter view. Great work, Lee. Overhead view of the bridge over the river. What a shot that is, hey, you like that? Lee is absolutely shattered and is walking now that he's found his way back. What a view. Look at that view, guys. Yeah, there'll be an announcement shortly. Won't be long now. That's another good view, look. No, it looks like a pretty scary bridge in real life, doesn't it? Kim Salt says, great job, Victoria, you've got this. And Neil says, on the last day, are we changing our names to Eddie Izzard? Yes, just for a short time. So I think it'd be a bit confusing to have your name Eddie Izzard for the whole run. But maybe for the first 5k, we call ourselves Eddie Izzard, because that would be quite funny. Right, there's the bridge done, so that was good fun. Eddie Izzard is on 36.2 kilometres. So 1 kilometre to go to the announcement. We're not going to do it on Victoria or Jason's distance. We will do it with Eddie's distance. Has Eddie slowed down? Eddie has stopped just momentarily. Yeah, break time for Eddie. Break time for Eddie. Do you need the loo? Okay, so time for a Jaffa cake. Time for a little drink. If you need to go to the loo, get yourselves to the loo.
It's not terribly...
We are going to wait here in the jungle. Lee Ryby can have a rest. Lee Ryby is definitely going to hit a half marathon easily by the end of this run. I don't know how many extra kilometres he's managed to put in there, but definitely a little bit of extra distance for Lee. Victoria is now on 161 ride-ons. If you haven't given Victoria a ride-on yet, please go and do so. So we're going to try and get Victoria as close to 200 ride-ons as we can. Adam says, hope you're doing well, Victoria. Not sure we'll get to 200 ride-ons, but let's get as close as we can to 200 ride-ons for Victoria. Adam says 50k for Victoria. I don't think she's quite up to that. I think she'll be quite happy to get these last 5k done. Yeah. No. Right, she's saying if she had to do 50k she would, but she really does not want to, so I think we'll let her off with just a marathon today, shall we? A marathon is what the target was for today, and that would be a great achievement. So it's just a case of waiting for Eddie to come back. We're running, and Eddie is back. So very slow start. Just get up and running again. Get moving. Eddie is coming up behind us now. There we go. Got another thing of crisps in there. Okay. Great. No, you're right. In the grand scheme of things, there isn't really that long to go. Eddie's on 36.4 kilometres. Victoria has just hit 37. So Victoria can say she has 5.2k to go, although there will be a little bit longer to go. Eddie's stopping again for some reason and jumping off again.
Keep talking. I'm just doing it.
Yeah, so making a donation is incredibly easy. If you're in the UK right now, and you can do it by text, so just text the word 10 or 20 to 708110. That's 70810, and you will donate either £10 or £20. Text costs your donation plus standard rate message, and you have to be over 16 years of age. And if you'd like to donate more than that, or you're outside the UK, then you can go online to eddieizzard.com and make a donation via our crowdfunder site. And there you can donate either in UK pounds or US dollars or euros.
Awesome. Or rubles. In fact, any currency might have. So that's brilliant. That makes
So this is Eddie Izzard's stream. That's Tim, who is Eddie's physio. I don't know who that lady is.
16 days to go. So,
an up-and-coming runner, apparently. Eddie's had a pit stop, but now has gone off again.
Hey Tim, I'm going to jump on now as well. I think
for some reason. So but we're not far off the 5k to go mark. Victoria and I are munching our way through chipsticks. And Jaffa cakes and Skittles, and I still have some coffee left. I'm waiting for the second half of the football to start again. Eddie is back on, and we are moving. Buenaventura says, no steady pace is torture. Yeah, I think that's the thing that Victoria is finding most difficult, is the stop-start nature of the whole thing. You can't just keep going steadily non-stop for the whole thing. Eddie regularly stops and has breaks, and it messes with your head, it messes with your rhythm, so it's quite difficult. So completing a marathon with Eddie Izzard is no mean feat. It may not be physically massively taxing, mentally it's quite tough. Okay, apparently Eddie is saying her left knee is hurting. Okay, straight on, guys. Jungle loop. Just keep going on the jungle loop. Don't turn off that. Don't go to the epic com. That's not where you want to go. 36.8 now for Eddie. Here's Billy Benoit coming round the corner to join us. Oh, not much fun as usual. No. Much. Not as much. Shit. Kathy peaked too early. Loons and Streamers released by Chris Ty, a park run to go. It's a tough one today. It looks like hard work. Eddie's having trouble with her foot. Lots of stopping and starting today, more than usual. Times are slowing down. It's getting to now 6.5 hours for each marathon. But we are now in the final 5K. 5K to go. Of marathon number 17. Kim Salt says, is this the new playlist music? No, well, it's actually my old music. So this is the music I've had for many, many years. I say many, 4 years I've been streaming Zwift running. 5 years nearly. No, 4 years. And this is the old music. Now, the problem with the old music was it used to have a song in it which was copyrighted, and every time I had the old music on, I would get taken off Facebook and YouTube for copyright infringement. So I've now finally removed that track from my playlist, and now I can play these songs all over my stream without fear of getting taken off. So I've got two playlists now, my usual new one and my old one. They can both live side by side on these long runs. And maybe I should try and get another playlist organised, because 6 hours every day, the playlists go round twice each. They're about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes each, so each playlist goes around twice, before I finish a marathon. Jason needs Kathy in the snack cart because he's having a tough time now. 5k to go and it's hard work. Victoria really has only got 4k to go, but she's going to stick it out with Eddie to the end. So she's going to do a little bit more than a marathon. John Farrell peaked when he was 21, he says, but at 52 he's still going just slower. Really wanted to do the full thing today on my treadmill, defo with you on the last day. Yeah, we're trying to get as many people to go to come with us on the last day to do the full marathon. Victoria doesn't get that choice because it will be me on the treadmill on the final day, not Victoria. 30 minutes to go, says Chris Ty. And apparently David Tiplady's gone the wrong way again. Victoria is looking strong, says Kim. Yeah, she's doing fine. She's doing fine. We're up to 168 ride-ons for Victoria now. Try and get a few more there. If you haven't given Victoria a ride-on yet, please hop into your companion app, find Victoria and drop a ride on her head, and we'll do that for everyone else now as well. Oh yeah, David Tiplady's completely miles away, but is catching slowly. Kim says, thank you for being able to interpret my bad typing. Yeah, no, some things it's pretty easy to see what you meant to say, and so I can do that. Occasionally it's a bit more difficult. Buenaventura reckons, yeah, it's going to be fun on the last day. We're going to have a big party on the last day. Lots of people hopefully will be doing the full marathon. Do you mean my bike is getting rusty, Buenaventura? My bike has been rusty for a long, long time. Oh, the one outside. Yeah, that's Victoria's mountain bike outside. Yeah, we keep leaving it in the rain, unfortunately. We haven't got any room in the house to store it. We need to get a shed, another shed outside where we can put the bikes. Kim, I'm going to try and run the last 7. Yeah. I'm not saying I will definitely do it. I am going to attempt. I will start with a week to go. I will start and I'll do the marathons. But we'll just see how, if I get injured or whatever, you don't know. But I am going to try and do the last 7 marathons, yes. Yeah, bike. Yeah. I don't know if you mean the one outside, Ace, or the one in here. The one in here has been rusty for a long time. It's quite an old bike. And the one outside is rusty because we do keep leaving it in the rain. what day of the week is it? Sunday, apparently.
He's talking about wearing hairstyles.
Right.
Never put a hairstyle for a run.
Well, you can pull yours back into a ponytail, though, can't you? Yeah. In the studio, yeah. So this one, Ace, this bike is my standard go-to road bike. So it's been through the ringer. It's been on all sorts of triathlons and 100-mile bike rides outdoors. So and in the rain as well. And I've left it outside sometimes. So it has been through a good few years of work. It's getting quite old now, so it sits in here and waits for somebody to ride it on Zwift. I don't think it's going to see many more turns outdoors, but we'll see. I do want to do another triathlon, so we'll see. Victoria has 4K to... Oh, no, right, yeah. Eddie's got 4K to go. Victoria is on 38.8. Clive Finnemore says his kids' bikes are outside. Yeah, the bikes that we've got for the kids, we really need to replace them, unfortunately. They are very rusty, but they're also very heavy. Adam Koffler's last marathon was 16 years ago, so he needs to step up and get another one done, I think. Buenaventura has got the 30 ride-ons badge. Well done, Ace. Good job, buddy. A couple of ride-ons dropped on people's heads. And we have less than 4 kilometres to go now. About 2 miles of running. And that's going to take, it will definitely take us till at least 20 past 6 to get those 2 miles done. Victoria's just hit 39k, so Victoria's got 3k left to reach the marathon. Right, straight on, man loop, straight on. Andrew Usher has done. Half marathon done. See you tomorrow, Andrew. Take care. Film my run, Master and Commander. I like it. Okay, Jason Mitchell and Eddie Izzard and Victoria and Clive. Oh, blimey, that's a weird message. What on earth is going on there? That's very strange. Are all now approaching a full marathon. 3k to go. Clara Davies is on 3 kilometres. David Tiplady is on 40 kilometres. So he's only got 2k to go of his marathon. Still a nice crowd around Eddie to bring it home for Marathon 17. Yeah. $38.9 for Eddie now. Ed Wiley is on 20k, so Ed Wiley's going to hit a half marathon by the end of the day. Sorry. I must have done it by accident. Right. Eddie is now approaching. Oh no, it wasn't 35. Was it? Where are we? Yeah, 39k. Okay, there we go. 3 kilometres left now. 3.2k. Longest treadmill run and first half marathon for Ed Wiley. Amazing. Started typing amazing work. Sussex geezer Chris Ty says congrats on the half marathon to Ed Wiley. And we are slowly but surely making our way to the end of Marathon 17. Adam says, well done, Lee, especially the interval training in the middle. Yeah, that was a good catch by Lee, actually. Right. Oh, now what? We're going right. I think, are we? Let's just double check this. I think we're going right. It's difficult to tell what Eddie is doing. Can you see the arrows on Eddie's? Yes. not going. Eddie's going straight. Eddie's going straight. I think Eddie's going straight. You're going straight. If we've gone wrong, then I don't know. Well, you've got no choice now. You're just going to go whatever way you're going to go. Yeah, you're going straight. Right, loads of people have gone right again. Don't know why, but it did look at the last second. It looked like Eddie was going straight. So Jason and Victoria, we've managed to make sure they go straight. Buenaventura is also going straight with us, and Chris Sussex Geezer is also going straight. Everyone else, unfortunately. Oh, and John Farrell is going straight. Unfortunately, everyone else has taken a right turn, so they'll have to do a catch. Yeah, you need to turn bridge. Yeah, past the turn sign and then turn a bit further past the turn sign. Surely turn the right turn, don't you? Is it not a right turn when you come back down, Adam? When you come back down through the green curtain, aren't you turning right? Okay, well, hopefully they'll catch us. Oh yeah, most people are on the right. All right, some people are going the wrong way. Remy is going the wrong way. Darren Van Dit's going the wrong way. Rod is going the right way. Ryby is going the right way. Adam Koffler's going the right way. Gamma is going the wrong way. Hang on. Kim Runs on Plants is going the right way. Tina Beard is going the right way. Clara Davies is going the right way. Yeah. Jeff Partridge, thank you for the ride on.
Hamilton, ride on.
Okay, So more excitement, more people going the wrong way. We have 2 kilometres left to do. 2 kilometres to the end of Marathon 17. Doing great though, Ed. So Victoria's going to finish with over 170 ride-ons. Well done, Victoria. Sussex Geezer, Chris Tyers on 20.2, so he's going to get a half marathon out of today. Buenaventura is going to get over 6 kilometres done. Ed Wiley has done a half marathon. Well done to Ed. Clara Davies is catching. I can't see her. Tina Beard is catching as well. John Farrell. Looks like John's had to start again. Yoni is with us. Yoni Rex is on 0.7. And we have 2 kilometres left to go. Adam's not sure he's going to catch us, but you weren't that far behind a minute ago, Adam. Clara's not far behind. Kim Runs on Plants isn't too far behind. Adam, you're not far. You're not far off, Adam. Minutes to go, says Neil, and it's still 0-0. Yes, Liverpool, Man United, still 0-0. Tina has caught. Clara Davies is 15 seconds behind. Adam, you're not that far behind now. Only about 5 minutes, 10 minutes to go in the Liverpool game. 0-0, and it looks like it's going to be a dull draw, but you just know somebody is going to have a big chance right at the end. Man United have just had one big chance, so fingers crossed Liverpool can get one more chance and stick a goal in the back of the net. Clara has caught back up. Well done, Clara. And Adam shouldn't be too far behind. Clara's just caught back up and then decided to finish, has she? Right, we are now up to 40.6 kilometres, so 1.5 kilometres left to do. John Farrell says, Stride came yesterday, new tablet from Argos today. Just learning it all, 100% for Victoria, great work. Has she got a twin sister? No, she hasn't, unfortunately. Good shout, though. Victoria is very comfortable. It's a relatively comfortable pace for Victoria, so she's doing fine. It was just whether you could stand 6.5 hours of running really without, and Victoria's never done a marathon on a treadmill. But to be honest though, it's about the same as doing it outdoors, isn't it? Don't you think, in terms of effort at this pace? Yeah. 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 Kay Voss has rejoined and has done a kilometre. Voss was with us earlier on. I think they must have gone away and come back. Jason Mitchell has less than a kilometre to do. Victoria has less than a kilometre to do to make a full marathon. Eddie has 1.5, just under 1.5 kilometres to do. And Clive has done a marathon now. Hot marathon distance, apparently. Clive has hot marathon distance. And Adam Koffler has made it back and has done a half marathon. Izzard is at 40.9, so nearly 41 kilometres for Eddie Izzard. We have just over a kilometre to go to get Eddie to the end of Marathon 17. John Farrell says, I hope you are making dinner. I think Grandma's making dinner today. Although Victoria says she fancies a takeaway, so we shall have those discussions in about 10 minutes' time. $41k for Eddie. 1.2 kilometres left. Emma Finlinson, thank you very much for the ride on, Emma.
Right on.
Tina Beard's on 9 kilometres. Well done, Tina. Kim runs on plants on 5 kilometres, so Kim's caught us back up as well, having gone the wrong way. Yeah, no, Adam cannot leave with 1k to go. You've got to see it through to the end. You can ignore Victoria's heart rate, by the way. That's totally wrong. She's not at 174 beats per minute. That's just total rubbish. She's probably had a very steady heart rate of around 130, 125, 130 for the whole run. She's not overstretched herself. She's very comfortable, so just ignore that heart rate up there. Does she look like she's running at zone 4 and 5? No. Mouth closed, no mouth breathing, heavy breathing going on or anything like that. Very comfortable. And Victoria is about to hit full marathon distance. 300 metres to go for Victoria, 400 metres for her and Jason. Kim runs on plants. There's so many U-turns. Deffy? I didn't mean to say Deffy. I don't know why it's come up like that. Right, we have about 800 metres to run. Twice round a running track and we're done. Jason Mitchell has just hit 42k. Victoria's just hit 42k. But Eddie is still on 41.5, so 700 metres to go. John Farrell says, superb. Well done, Victoria. Chen, thanks for the ride on.
Ride on!
That is 173 ride-ons for Victoria for this run. HM from Scotland has done 10k. Well done to him. Or her. Could be a her. I'm not sure. Magna Rod has done a marathon. And Victoria is literally about to hit a full marathon now. 42.1. And Victoria has literally just unlocked the full marathon distance badge. She's got it. Kathy says, great job. Buenaventura says, nice effort. Ryan Downey says, boom! Mr. M says, well done, thumbs up, thank you very much. So we'll just finish it off with Eddie now. Eddie has 500 metres to go. So Victoria's now done an ultra. Oh, Victoria's a running snob. She says anything under 30 miles isn't an ultra. Marathon plus. John Farrell says, I'm toast, see you tomorrow. Yazzie on YouTube says she doesn't even look a little tired. She probably isn't that tired, to be honest. She feels all right. Rob Harrison says, well done, Victoria. Neil says, well done, Victoria. Thank you, guys. Yeah, no, this is comfortable for Victoria. She's done all right. She's kept herself well fueled. She's just got the job done. Yeah, well. Matthias Topping, well done. Thank you very much. She says, well done, so good.
Nice.
Jason Mitchell says, well done, everybody. Some great achievements today. So closing it out now. Last few hundred metres, 300 metres to go with Eddie. And we've managed to get most of the gang back. Emma Finlinson has joined us as well. The last couple of kilometres. .41.9. Vidar says, nicely done, Victoria. Marathon badge in the bag. 42 kilometres up, 200 metres left to run, and we are done. Let's see Eddie finish.
What's been your favourite sissy then?
So Eddie's on 42.01. You can see on the screen, 42.04 rather.
Always great.
You can see on the screen there. And there's Victoria running in as well.
Cape Town was beautiful to do it in. There's Berlin, always great to go back to Berlin. So they all have certain things, certain special feels.
So the only bad thing about today is the Liverpool game finished 0-0.
What I've got coming up in
full time, Liverpool 0, Man United 0, a dull, boring 0-0 draw.
So yes, everyone around, you can see the clock.
Tina Beard has hit her daily target, and Eddie is literally about 40 or 50 metres away from finishing.
Thanks for coming on, everyone on Zwift. EddieIzzard.com to buy tickets if you want to buy tickets. I'll be on stage in 35 minutes, if you can believe that.
See Eddie.
I'll be on stage in 35 minutes.
Yeah, you're doing amazing.
Clive's on 27 miles now.
Thank you, Bill. Good luck in the Olympics. Good luck for all of us. So, yeah.
Thank
go
you.
for it. Take care.
And here we go.
Take care, Tim, and thank you for hosting.
This will be it now. 10k done for Tina. Eddie Izzard is about to finish. Eddie Izzard stopped.
Kilometers. So good.
And we are out of here. We're done. Well done, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Stay safe, Mel. Tim, stay safe.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me.
Not at all. I'll talk to you very soon, Tim. I'll talk to you.
Thank you for everyone's support.
Later. Cheers. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to get ready for the show.
And there goes Eddie. Right. Thank you very much, everybody, for a fun afternoon. Victoria has completed a marathon for the first time on a treadmill, and lots of other people managed to get a marathon in the bag today. Eddie is now going off to do a stand-up show, and I will be back tomorrow. Probably do a half marathon with Eddie tomorrow. So take care, everyone. Thanks very much for watching.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.